Well, here we go again, guys. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, you already know, once again, a new season, another time for me to show off my top 5 loadouts for this season, where I'm gonna be rocking my main loadouts, also some alternative for some people who do not have these guns, or if you don't like the gun that I'm using, you can still use the same, you know what I'm saying, the same perks, the same operator skills and different things like that, but you can change the weapon. So first up, you already know my LK24. I think I'm be using this skin this season, just going back and forth between different skins, but the LK24 has so many different free skins out there for you to use, man. The LK24 is my favorite weapon in the game, if you did not know that already. The LK24 with red dot, extendo mag, suppressor, and quick draw. Sometimes I throw an FMJ in there sometimes, but right now this is the loadout that I'm using. Okay, with that loadout I have the purifier or the annihilator. I usually go back and forth between those two, just depending on how I'm feeling. Also, let's look at that: trip mine, smoke grenade, flat jacket, all right, ghost, and dead silence, man. That's what I like to use on this class setup. So most of the times I run that, but I'm still doing some you know what I'm saying, a little bit of testing with the new perk that is out. I just unlocked it, spawned with 2 extra pieces of lethal equipment. I have not put that on any of my loadouts so far. Once I do that though, I'll make a video about it and let y'all know how I'm testing it out and how I'm doing that, when you should use it and different things like that. I think that'll make a great video. But right now, I'm going with what I know for this season, and that is my LK24 loadout. Now, if you want some other than the LK24, I recommend the KN44, but not here for me, and I'll show you guys why. But the KN44 is your main. Whatever your favorite weapon is, I feel like this is what you should be using for your main class setup with the perks included. Most people will probably go with the annihilator pistol. I just like the purifier sometimes because I make jokes about it being my mixtape weapon because it's fire, literally fire. So that's why I always have that one on, because it's just so much fun for me to use. So KN44, you know what I'm saying, HBR, Cordite, whatever your favorite weapon is, that's what should be right there. So let's move on to my second favorite. Well, not second favorite, more like my second class that I love to use in objective based games. I name all of my classes, so this was my objective based class, and this right here is the KN44. That's why it's not on the first one for me, because it's not my favorite weapon, but I have it as my objective based weapon. Right here, we're rocking the KN44. I didn't talk about my secondary, which is the J3 pistol. I mean, I have that on both of these. So the KN44, quick draw, grip, and extended mag. Well, I got fast mags on this one, but I used to use extended mag, but I was like, let me switch it up. Let me let this AR be fast mag. So fast mag on the KN44 with the J3 pistol, transform shield. Now, last time for my objective class, I was using the Hive for objective based game modes. This time I'm using the transform shield, this season, trying it out, and I'm loving it so far. Smoke screen, I love smoke screen on most of my classes. Smoke screen, frag grenade, flat jacket, ghost, and alert. I have alert because in my objective based classes I don't do a whole lot running around, so dead silence is not as needed because I'm not really moving a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? So KN44, man, it's a beast, man. One of the best guns in the game. I just did a video that's doing very, very well about, did the KN44 get nerfed or not? If you have not seen that one, you go check it out. But this is the class setup that I like to use. Sometimes I take foregrip off, but I love it with the foregrip on. If I do take it off, sometimes I go with stock. If you don't have the KN44, like I said, man, HBR is another great way. I like, let's see, Man of War is great for objectives if you're not gonna move a lot. AK-47, the new gun that's in the game, the Scar. It's not called a Scar. I forget the name. DH something. I forget the name because it's the Scar. We know it's the Scar. So that is another good weapon to use for this class setup right here. Let's see how the AK-47 high damage weapons are great for this. Right here, man. High damage, but Also, high damage weapons in the game will be punished if you miss shots. The KN-44 is just the best of both worlds, man. It's great. It's a great weapon to use overall in the game. Love it for this class setup, man. Try this one now. Let me know what you guys think. Let's move on to my Rush to the Bank class setup for this season. So right now I got the Cordite, man. My favorite weapon, favorite SMG, I should say. Favorite SMG in the game. It's the Cordite right now. Even though I love my top three, you already know, the RUS, the Cordite, and the QQ9 are my top three. If it ain't those three, I'm not really using them. I used to use the PDW a little bit, but my aim is just so bad with the PDW right now, so I just like forget it. Not gonna use it as much as I used to, but Cordite. For the Rush to the Bank class right now, J3 pistol, once again, gravity spikes, trip mine. Even though I don't use it a whole lot, but I'll throw it down sometimes and then I'll rush in the opposite direction. That's what I use the trip mine for in the Rush to the Bank class setup. Sometimes I put a frag grenade or a sticky grenade on. So all of my SMG classes have lightweight, scavenger, and dead silence. Dead silence is vital if you're going to be doing a whole lot of movement, because everybody in this game seem to be running Turtle Beach's headphones and know exactly where you are. So if you're going to be playing ranked, especially solo, you're going to need dead silence if you plan on moving a whole lot, man. Dead silence is very important. Or alert. It can be useful as well, but looking at the mini map, trying to figure out where they are with the alert, sometimes it's kind of weird, and it's just, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. You just kind of have to master that system. But gravity spike is still very useful. A lot of people still use it. If I wasn't using that, I would go with the Annihilator pistol for sure. The Annihilator pistol is probably #1 operator skill this season, like by far. And I might make a video ranking the operator skills. Let me know if y'all be interested in that. Like every season I rank the operator skills, because they do get nerfed and like changed a lot. So that might, I just thought that might be a great, we're waiting on this to come out. It's supposed to be coming out this season, so I don't know how good that is yet. I might wait to make that video once that comes out. I don't know, we shall see. But this is my Rush to the Bank class setup. Let me know what y'all think about this one down in the comment section below. So let's move on to my Search and Destroy. The KN-44 was my main Search and Destroy weapon, but since I'm using it now in my objective based class, the HBR is assuming that role. Why? Because for my HBR class, I always put a silencer on, so it hits that #1 mark. You know what I'm saying? I had to put a silencer. Anytime I play Search, I always rock a silencer. It doesn't matter. I always rock a silencer. Oh wait. Let me go back. The Cordite. For the Cordite, if you want to use, let me talk about this right quick before I move on. For the Cordite, if you want, you can use the RUS, you use the PDW, you use the Pharaoh, whatever SMG. I feel like everybody should have at least one SMG in their 5 class rotation. At least one SMG. I always try to keep at least 2, but if you want, you can use any SMG in this class right here. And quick draw, extended mag, and foregrip is what I use on my Cordite. I didn't really get deep into the Cordite class because it's the same class as last time. If you're not watching these top 5 videos every season, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. But that is the exact same class I was using last season. So this is a different one. HBR with the grip, suppressor, and quick draw, red dot sight. And I'm using the MW11, MW11, using that class on this. And I also have a silencer on it as well. Now I will say I'm gonna change this because it's a better looking version of this gun out. So I'm gonna use that. Oh, that looks so much better. But anyway, I use this. The transform shit doesn't matter because you can't use them anyway. Trip mine. I always have hardwire in search. I got this is the only time I have agile on, and I have dead silence. Dead silence is probably the most important perk in search, guys. Dead silence. I repeat, dead silence is the most important perk in Search and Destroy with hardwire, because trap mines are everywhere. That would be second, you know, so you could rock a flat jacket and get through that, so that's why it's not first. But this is my Search and Destroy class. Sometimes I like to rock SMGs in search, or sometimes I like to snipe in search. So use your favorite sniper class in search if you like to snipe. Use SMG class with a silencer. If I'm using the SMG in search, it's probably the RUS. More than likely I'm using it because of the consistency with the RUS. So I'm using that with a, let me get this right, with a grip, extended mag, and stock. No, silencer, grip, and extended mag. My bad, because I use stock if I'm not using a suppressor. But anyway, that's what I use as an alternative to my HBR class that I have right here. So now let's move on to the 5th. This is usually my sniper class, but it's also what I call my one-man army. That's why we need more than just 5 slots here. I don't snipe all the time, but whenever I feel like sniping, I put it right here. So let me go through the one-man army. Well, let me go through the one-man army first, and then I go through the sniping setup that I use. I'll go through it real quick. But for a one-man army, you see I got my Annihilator pistol on, trip mine, Skulker. Got Skulker on this time. So I can strafe left and right as fast as possible. Forward grip, which I'm trying to get away from forward grip on the QQ9 and just start using stock so I can move side to side even faster. Haven't worked on it yet, but that's what I would use if you don't use forward grip. I would definitely use extended mag, quick draw, and stock. But right now I have on quick draw, forward grip, and extended mag. For all you beginner QQ9 players, that's what I would use. And then because I'm a beginner QQ9 player and it feels very, very good to me using that. And the QQ9 time to kill is that quick. That's why it's in the one-man army class setup, because I'm trying to go as fast as well as possible. So Skulker, Ghost, so I won't be detected by UAVs, since the RC cars aren't as prevalent as they used to be. Every now and then they'll sneak up on you, but it's not prevalent as it used to be. You gotta use the Annihilator pistol if you go in one-man army, because it's just the best operator skill in the game right now, by far. So these are the class setups that I like to use, man. Let me know if y'all use them. You know what? I'm lacking, severely lacking, bro. I'm severely lacking. I have not changed my skins this season. I am severely lacking. I have not changed my skins, and I have new skins, but I have not changed them to the. I don't really like the Reaper skin because of just how it sounds. The Reaper skin sound, I don't know. They just, I don't know. I like how they look. I just don't like how they sound. Maybe I'm by myself now. But anyway, man, those are my class setups. And let me get the sniper one for y'all. If I'm ever playing sniper, if I ever a sniper, it's always the DL, the DLQ, cubic illusion. This is that setup that I use right here. But I put quick draw on and keep everything else the same. That's literally it, man. That's it. I use that, and that'll be my sniping class. I rarely play Arctic. I don't play it a whole lot, but if y'all want to see that, my Arctic class, where is it? Evil Chip, and it's basically the same thing. Basically the same thing, man. So those are my layouts, man. Loadouts for season 8, man. It's crazy though. We are almost at 5K. So if you have not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. 5K is on the way, and once 5K is on the way, it's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, man. We're just gonna keep running it up, man. Thank you all for supporting. Shout out to the hype fam. See you guys in the next video. Y'all continue to grind and continue to shine. It's your boy Drew, and I'm out. Man, look, we on the road to 5K. Thank you if you watched the entire video, man. Go follow me on Trovo and go follow me on Twitter. Also, links are down in the description for my Discord, man. All the links to everything is down in the description. Also, videos are down below. Go watch them if you haven't already. Hi fam, hit that like button. We on the road to 5K.